That was probably the final year where we brought some Europeans over, but yeah, everybody in identical equipment, all of the drivers over there should be as part of it. Truck racing, we all know it's been very much the side when the drivers are picking up the repair bill.
Yes.
Imagine what it's like when the drivers are picking up the repair bill.
Yes. I fully imagine.
Right, backwards into the gravel trap goes John Bowler by the look of things at Maddox Ben. Lost the tail end of the truck, pitched it into the gravel trap backwards, and it's going no further. The localised yellow flag down there for the man who lies fifth in the championship standing.
Paul is the reigning champion in Division 2, so he gets the opportunity. But Dan Rowbottom expressed quite an interest in doing it as well.
Has Dan got a HGV? Because I think some of the changes that Motorsport UK have put in recently do mean, you need to have competed in a raft of car races, which of course Dan has done, but you have to have a HGV on the road as well. Is 8, he's the truck in the gravel trap. 9th is number 6, which is going to be the truck of John Powell. It says P. Powell there, that was what confused me for a split second there. It's John Powell, 1 minute 11.533, even though it says P. Powell on the timing screen. And Dave Jenkins, number 69, 10th quickest man, who's 3rd in the championship standings, has been a multiple runner-upper in this championship, but has only ever been the champion once, hasn't he, Dave Jenkins?
2010? 2010?
Now you're asking.
Contact between David Jenkins and Paul Rivette being reviewed, or not reviewed, actually noted. What does that mean? You sort of jot it down like a police officer in a notebook to refer to later on over the course of the weekend.
2011, Jenks was
2011, yeah. I thought it was around about that time. And also between John Bowler and Steve O'Rourke. So is
Tom O'Rourke.
Tom O'Rourke,
yeah.
That is duly noted as well.
It would be good to see what Steve O'Rourke's passed away now, hasn't he, bless him?
Yes, yeah.
Good to see back out and joining us. We saw him at Le Mans in the British Championship for the first time that the British Championship had raced at Le Mans on the Bugatti circuit, but Willem Breedijk back out as well, the Flying Dutchman, the number 50 truck. Nice to see him back out this weekend.
Well, this meeting for many years has been somewhere that European drivers do want to come along
to. Yeah, we used to see quite regularly, didn't we, Keith Sandbergen out at the Rainbow Warrior at the wheel of his Scania. We would have Sascha Lentz and Heinz Werner Lentz.
That's right.
They would come out as well, wouldn't they? Trying to think back to some of the others. Did we see Tom Robinot come over one year, possibly? I can't quite remember, but there was always a few that took the trip, didn't they, over the channel to come and join us.
It's a very competitive championship, British Championship, and some top drivers as well. So to come over here and to compete against top British drivers in what is a very respected championship is a great thing. And it's a great thing for us as well, because we get to see them race on the Indy circuit at Brands Hatch, which is a great circuit. Have you ever done a lap around the circuit? You know what I'm setting myself up for.
I know what you're setting yourself. What, in a truck or
in a truck?
In a truck. The only circuit I've been around in a race truck is the Bud circuit in India.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but that was in a truck that didn't have as much power as the one that I know you've been in.
With who? Who was driving? Do you remember who was driving?
I can't remember. It was one of the local Indian instructors based out of Good. Yeah, so that
really
was
nice.
That's a brand new truck. That was new to their fleet this year. How much do you reckon it costs? I looked at meetings here. So a full season of racing for £245 if you buy it before Christmas. Goes up by £40 after Christmas. Two-wheeled season pass is a tenner cheaper, £235. And again, that will get you into rounds of the British Superbike Championship. Amongst many other things as well. That two-wheel season pass includes access to all MSV circuits as well for rounds of the British Superbike Championship. So not just here at Brands Hatch, the Brands Big Bash as it's called, but also Cadwell Park's Party in the Park, plus a plethora of other two-wheeled race meetings, classics and vintage events as well. And a Brands Hatch season pass gets you into all of the rounds here at Brands Hatch, and that is £235. So again, brandshatch.co.uk. Buy them in advance, you can save yourself a few pounds off the on-day entry fee. So the recovery is almost due, and very shortly we'll reset for another go at qualifying for the British Truck Racing Championship. Tricky and challenging conditions. So first over the start-finish line to start a flying lap is the man who claimed the Division 2 title for the season ago, Paul Rivette, wheel of Napa MAM. Through the start-finish line now to Brian Smith at the wheel of his corner to Daimler up towards Paddock Bend. He was quickest in this section before the red flag came out, having posted a 1 minute 8.220. That puts him nearly half a second quicker than the number 7 truck in the hands of Stuart Oliver. Rotation, the started flying lap. And through, followed by John Powell and Dave Smith. Cole truck, Simon Cole going through in his white and Dayblow pink truck, and then the white and the pink Paul McCullough, all those next through in the hands of Archie Hammy, I should say, and that Cole truck from a couple of seasons ago.
So, we've got 8.5 minutes of
Ryan Smith is on the verge of doing something very special. You know, yes, Stuart Oliver is a 10-time British Truck Racing Championship, and he's won his 10 times over a much longer period. Ryan Smith is highly likely to make it 9, but 9 lights go out, and Ryan Smith already has his nose just ahead of Dave Jenkins, who is on the outside line. Still damp conditions as they head up towards Paddock Hill Bend. They lean on each other, but it is going to be Ryan Smith. Line heading up towards Druitt, needs to be careful that he doesn't wash out wide. He'll remain in fourth as they exit the corner, and in the early stages of the Division 2 battle, it is Paul Rivette in the Napa back that leads Division 2.
It is just heading into the left-hander of Graham Hill Bend now, and although there looks to be a dry line, it looks involved in the BTCC. They have got involved in so much racing in the UK, and it's one of those things.